Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to understand how to add Shopify order details in Google Sheets. So I'm a seller on Shopify and I receive a lot of orders from my account. So now here in this case I want that whenever I receive a new order in my Shopify account, then automatically the details of the order received should be added in my Google Sheets as a new row. So here to automate this entire process, I need to connect these applications using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to understand how to add Shopify order details in Google Sheets. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I'm a seller on Shopify and keeping track of my order details is important for managing inventory, understanding sales trends and providing good customer service. So by connecting my Shopify account with my Google Sheets, I can automatically have all my order details transferred into a single organized spreadsheet. This makes it easy for me to check sales, track inventory, and create reports to help with business decisions. So instead of manually entering data, this integration saves me time and helps me keep everything in one place for better analysis and management. So here to automate this entire process, I need to connect my Shopify account with my Google Sheets, and here to build this connection, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus, it keeps everything organized and error free so you can focus on growing your business hassle free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. After signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as add Shopify order details in Google Sheets. And now I'm going to select my folder as Google Sheets. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more link given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here in my trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger application as Shopify. So Shopify is an easy to use platform that helps people create and manage their own online store. It's like a one-stop shop for setting up a business, allowing you to sell products, accept payments and track orders all in one place. People use Shopify because it simplifies the process of starting an online business with tools for designing your store, managing inventory and handling shipping. Whether you are selling physical products, digital goods or services, Shopify makes it easy to run your store without needing a lot of technical skills. So in my Shopify trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new order, so that whenever a new order is placed in my Shopify account, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Or you can say that whenever a new order is placed in my Shopify account, then automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. And here you can see after selecting my trigger event, I have received a Webbook URL. That means here I'm going to use this Webbook URL to connect my Shopify account with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly here I'm going to copy this Webbook URL. and here I've already logged in my Shopify account. So this is my Shopify account, and from here I'm going to click on the settings given in the left side corner. And here under settings, I'm going to select notifications from this left side bar. And here under notifications, you can see we have received the option for Webbooks over here. So I'm going to use Webbook to connect my Shopify account with Pabbly Connect. Now here under Webbooks, I'm going to click on this create Webbook option. And then an add Webbook dialog box has appeared in front of us. So here it is asking me to select the event first. So here in this event, I need to select the event similar to the one that I have selected in my Pabbly's workflow. So here for the event, I'm going to select the event as order created. So I'm going to search for it, and here you can see the order creation event. So here I'm going to select it, and now here after selecting the order creation event, here for the format I'm going to select the format as JSON, and then here it is asking me for the URL. So here in this URL field, I need to enter the Webbook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So this is my Webbook URL, and then here it is asking me to select the Webbook API version. So here in this Webbook API version, I'm going to select the latest available version over here. So I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we have successfully set up a Webbook inside our Shopify account. That means we have successfully connected our Shopify account with Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see as it is waiting for Webbook response. That means here to receive a Webbook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to place a test order in our Shopify account. So for that, let me take you to my Shopify store page. So this is my Shopify store page, and here I'm going to make a test order over here. So I'm going to select a random product over here, that is grooming kit, and here I'm going to make a purchase over here. And then here for the contact, I'm going to enter the contact. For that, I'm going to enter the email as test@pabblytudes.com. Scrolling little down. Here for the delivery, I'm going to enter the first name as test, last name as user, address as 567 XYZ. Here for the city, I'm going to select the city as Bhopal, state as Madhya Pradesh, and pin code as 462003. Scrolling little down. And then here it is asking me to enter the payment detail over here. So here for the payment method, I've selected credit card, and here I'm going to enter a random card number. And then here I'm going to enter a random expiration date and a security code. And then I'm going to click on this pay now option given over here. And here you can see we have successfully placed an order over here, and with this we have successfully made a test submission. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the updated ad details. Scrolling little down. Here you can see many of the details such as the total price. Here you can see the basic amount, that is 2000. Scrolling little down. And here you can see the source as Shopify. Here you can see the shipping as standard. Scrolling little down. And here you can see the shipping state, that is Madhya Pradesh. Here you can see the zip code. Here you can see the customer's name, that is test user. Here you can see the country. Here you can see the city, that is Bhopal. Here you can see the street address. Scrolling a little more down. And here you can see the product purchase. Scrolling a little down. And here you can see some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. Now what I want is that I want to add the detail received over here in my Google Sheets so that I can keep a track of my orders received. So for that, here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheets online. It's like having a powerful and flexible digital workbook that you can access from any device with an internet connection. People use Google Sheets because it's super convenient for collaborating with others in real time. Whether you're tracking expenses, creating project plans, analyzing data, or working on a group assignment, Google Sheets makes it easy to work together and stay organized. Plus, it integrates seamlessly with other Google apps like Google Drive and Google Forms, making it a go-to tool for personal and professional use. So here in my Google Sheets action step, I'm going to select my action event as add a new row, so that whenever I'm going to receive new order through my Shopify account, then automatically the order detail is going to be added in my Google Sheets as a new row. And now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So here I've already shown you that I have created my spreadsheet with the name Shopify order details. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here for the spreadsheet I'm going to select my spreadsheet which is named as Shopify order details. And now after selecting my spreadsheet, here you can see it is asking me to select the sheet. So here for the sheet, I'm going to select sheet as sheet 1, scrolling little down. And then here it is asking me for the order date, number, product name, product price, customer's name, email and city. So basically these are the fields that I've entered in my Google Sheets. So here moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and now here I'm going to enter the details over here. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive new order through our Shopify account, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the order date, I'm going to map the order date over here. So here you can see this updated at. So this is our order date. So here I'm going to map it. Moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the order number. So for that I'm going to search for the order number. So this is our order number. So here I'm going to map it. Moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the product name. So here I'm going to search for the product name. So you can see our product name which is grooming kit. So here I'm going to map it. Moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the product price. So here I'm going to search for the price over here. Scrolling little down, and here you can see the product price over here, that is 2000. So here I'm going to map it, and then here it is asking me for the customer's name. So I'm going to search for the name again. So this is our customer's name. So here I'm going to map it. Scrolling little down, here for the customer's email I'm going to search for the customer's email. So this is our customer's email, and lastly here it is asking me for the city. So here I'm going to search for the city. So this is our customer's city, and now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here. That means we have successfully added a new detail in our Google Sheets. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully added a new detail over here where we have received the order date. Here you can see the order number, product name as grooming kit. Here you can see the product price, that is 2000, and the customer name as test user, customer's email as test@pabblytools.com, and city as Bhopal. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation with a real-time example to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, what we are going to do is that we are going to make another test order in our Shopify account. So for that, let me take you back to my Shopify store page. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here in my store page, I'm going to make another test payment. So for that, I'm going to select this phone over here. And here I'm going to buy it now. And here for the contact, I'm going to enter the contact email as dummy@pabblytools.com. Here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as dummy, last name as user. Here I'm going to enter the address as 789 ABC. Here for the city, I'm going to enter the city as Ajmer. For the state, I'm going to select the state as Rajasthan. And here for the pin code, I'm going to enter the pin code. Scrolling little down. And here for the payment, I'm going to enter a random card number, random card expiration, a security code, and then I'm going to click on this pay now. And here you can see we have successfully made another payment over here. That means we have successfully made another test order. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. So here you can see we have successfully received a new detail over here where we have received the order date. Here you can see the order number, that is 1043. Here you can see the product name as mobile. Here you can see the product price. Here you can see the customer name as dummy user, email as dummy@pabblytools.com, and city as Ajmer. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Shopify and our action as Google Sheets, so that whenever we are going to receive new order through our Shopify account, then automatically the order detail is going to be added in the Google Sheets as a new row. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.